Okay, so I got a few things to get off my chest about this team's current uniforms before they unveil the new threads in 3 days and become what they're calling one of the great uniforms in the NFL. So let's go.
They needed a clean break, and one way to make a clean break was to choose colors that hadn't been used before.
You know, I've been finding myself talking about the Detroit Lions for a lot the last couple of years, and honestly, man, it's not my fault. It's just me giving credit where credit is due. Like, you know, they got the right people in the front office. They started drafting the right guys and building a team. They started doing everything right. They've truly come a long way from what they were known for in the NFL for a very long time. I mean, this is a franchise that's been around since 1930. That's a long time. That's 93 years. And actually, fun fact, did y'all know that before they were the Detroit Lions, they were the Portsmouth Spartans? Yeah, that's in Ohio.
Got a mic right now? I drop it.
But he ended up moving to Detroit in 1934 and became the Detroit Lions, rocking the silver and blue. Now, being in existence for that long period of time, you, of course, are going to have a history of uniforms. And for the most part, the Lions never really had bad uniforms. Like, you can't say that they were too ridiculous looking or just the color combinations were terrible, like I discussed in the last video I did involving the Broncos. One could argue that they were pretty much basic, you know, silver and blue. That's it. And then later on in 1961, the Lions decided to add the Lion logo to the helmet on both sides. And the Lions been there ever since, with a few tweaks here and there to the uniforms and the colors. They even at one point started rocking black jerseys. But in 2009, in my personal opinion, the Lions came up with their best uniform helmet combination. I loved what they did with the lion, gave it a little bit more of a fierce kind of a stance, giving it the actual face and more illustration on the lion. Doing a little bit tweaking to the jersey, which I love the font of the numbers on it. That was honestly my favorite Detroit Lions uniform for that long period of time, especially when you had guys like Megatron and Matthew Stafford slinging that thing around. But then they surprised me, and then they redid the design again, giving the face mask of the helmet, you know, an upgrade from black to silver, and then doing something with the jerseys. I mean, the jersey's not bad. It wasn't, I personally wasn't crazy about it. I much preferred the ones they had before that. But like I said, it's not bad. It wasn't a downgrade to me at all. But, you know, as far as preference, I got to go back to the one they had in 2009. And with the Lions starting to get momentum and actually starting to get themselves to be contenders in the playoffs and potential Super Bowl contenders as well, they decided last season to give everybody a little curveball and designed a new helmet for the Lions, utilizing the blue helmet, which that particular color of blue had never been on any professional helmet before, and the old school Lion logo on the helmet. Now, when I first saw this look, it was popping, especially how they decided to reveal it to the world with that Mustang coming back, you know, representing Detroit for Ford Field, everything like that. But that was a great intro, and when they wore it the first time with those blue helmets with the gray alternative uniforms aren't that good to me, but the helmet is fantastic. I love it. It's an old school look for an old school franchise. It fits. It's perfect. And then here we go with the breadcrumbs they're leaving around with these rumors saying the Lions might be getting new uniforms, and come find out they're going to do exactly that. On the 18th, the Detroit Lions will have a new uniform. What's it going to look like? Is it going to be a true upgrade? And will it truly be like the president of the Detroit Lions, Rod Wood, said, be in the conversation as one of the best uniforms in the NFL? The world will find out Thursday. Man, I can't wait. Thank you for watching this video. By all means, like, share, and leave a comment. And if you want to see more content, go ahead and push the subscribe and notification button for videos already up and for the ones to come.